I have had 2 asylum cases go to hearing. I have one going to hearing tomorrow. The 2 asylum cases I had were for young Eritrean men who live in, the worst of the worst place. And it's really hard to grasp what these people have been through. You can watch it on the TV, and you can see the boat people and the parents who put their kids in boats. And that's what this is all about. Ooh. I don't know why I always get emotional with these things, but I do. A case tomorrow for a transgender from Mexico. Well, first of all, I have to figure out, well, what the heck does transgender mean? So talk about a learning experience. You really appreciate the differences in human beings when you do cases like this, because every one of them has a different story than you do by far. And to learn what it's like to be transgender in Mexico and to come to this country with nothing. And, tomorrow we go to hearing. And what I have to say about these cases is that, they're kind of the magic of being a lawyer. When you think about why, most of us went to law school, it's because we wanted to help people. And that's what this is all about. So I'm going to stop. But it's really tremendous work, and Remain will, basically set the table. So all you have to do is, not all you have to do, but they will provide you resources that you can't believe. Just be committed, and in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much. And if an oil and gas lawyer can do this stuff, then pretty much anybody can. I've been surprised at the number of really decent people that there are out there who are willing to help you out. There are experts all over the country, you know how you hear on the news, a such and such expert said this. Well, in these cases, you can find that kind of such and such expert who will say that for you. And generally, they'll do it for free, and they'll do it of their own volition. And, personally, I have found the court and the lawyers I've dealt with in these cases to be surprisingly amicable. I think they all realize, first of all, you're a volunteer, you're with Remain, which gives you a huge stamp of approval. And, they hear the story and it's like, okay, sounds good to me. That's kind of what I've seen happen in these cases. So I think just the kind of case makes people friendlier than the classic, confrontational, adversarial lawyer relationship. So that's been my surprise. Practice pointer is Remain will provide you with just an outstanding case referral memo that will have a surprisingly in-depth understanding of the case, even though it's probably based upon an hour of interviews and review of material. It will have, here are your arguments that you can make, that you should make, or maybe you shouldn't make. Here are resources online that are available for you. So my practice pointer is read that memo. Mine tend to be about 25 pages long. They're in depth, so you read them once and then you put it in the file and then you read it again. But that's what I would say is focus on your memo and follow the steps that are laid out there for you. Don't be a hero.